Resolution authorizing tax appeal attorney to settle 2010-2014 tax appeals captioned A.J. Richard and Sons versus Town of West New York. Whereas A.J. Richard and Sons is the owner of real estate known as Block 110, Lot 1, and Block 111, Lots 4, 20, 21, and 22 at 5200 Kennedy Boulevard, Town of West New York, New Jersey, and 587 54th Street, of West New York, New Jersey. And whereas the owner A.J. Richard and Son has filed tax appeals challenging tax assessments for the years 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014. Whereas Block 110, Lot 1, and Block 111, Lots 4, 20, 21, and 22 were assessed for all tax years in the total amount of $3,827,900 for each year. And whereas the taxpayer is seeking a reduction in the total assessment for Block 110, Lot 1, and Block 111, Lots 4, 20, 21, and 22 for 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014. And whereas the town's tax appeal attorney, Mark A. Rasso, Esquire, has reviewed the file materials for this matter recently received from the town's prior tax appeal attorney and has consulted with the town's assistant tax assessor, Michael Jager, CTA, and has conducted extensive negotiations with counsel for the taxpayer. And whereas the parties have been able to arrive upon a settlement agreement for Block 110, Lot 1, and Block 111, Lots 4, 20, 21, and 22, whereby the 2010 tax appeal will have a revised assessment in the amount of $2,700,000 for 2010. The 2011 tax appeal will have a revised assessment in the amount of $2,700,000 for 2011. The 2012 tax appeal will have a revised assessment in the amount of $3,100,000 for 2012. And the 2013 and 2014 tax appeals will each have revised assessments in the amount of $3,300,000. And whereas the parties have agreed that prejudgment interest shall be waived as a condition of the settlement, and whereas the town's tax appeal attorney, Mark A. Rasso, Esquire, and the town's assistant tax assessor, Michael Jager, are in agreement with the terms of the settlement and believe that it would be in the best interest of the town to settle this particular case in accordance with the terms as set forth above. Now therefore be it resolved that the governing body of the Town of West New York agrees to authorize tax appeal attorney to execute a stipulation of settlement on behalf of the Town of West New York with respect to the A.J. Richard and Sons versus Town of West New York tax appeals pending in Tax Court of New Jersey for the years 2010 through 2014 under docket number 009843-2010, 002139-2011, 006526-2012, 005994-2013, and 000209-2014 for Block 110, Lot 1, Block 111, Lots 4, 20, 21, and 22 at the new assessment set forth above. And be it further resolved that upon receipt of the tax court judgment, that the tax collector is authorized to calculate the amount of the refund and cause same to be paid by the earlier of 1 year from the date of the last tax court judgment received in this matter, or 60 days of the town's receipt of bond proceeds obtained in connection to this settlement.